Let's see if you can take this sword to your heart. Thank you to our final patrons, Strawbones, Redwood4765, and Midnight Gemlord, along with Artgoon. Now, we're having this breakdown / live reaction and review of chapter 202 of Blue Lock. I can't rhyme that last part. Please don't leave your own list on the chapter in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure to hit that little notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do a Patreon down below in support for as low as $1 a month. Get exclusive videos, early content, and more. Now, let's hop into the reaction. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. And here we are to do a live reaction to chapter 202 of Blue Lock, which is known as The Heart of the Sword. Now, let's not waste any more time. Editing me. Already. 3, 2, 1, go. Greetings. I do in fact have it on me. This is Peak Lock, but I've heard things about this chapter. Through the grapevine. So, let's just say worried is an understatement. But you know, it's just me. I'm always paranoid. It's gotta be Peak. It's Peak Lock. Let's not waste any more time. We got Yuki Maya, deep in the depths of despair, as he should be. Being the lesser creature he is, he should be. How dare he? But regardless, it is good to see bro broken. And in pain. And in agony. I feel bad. Like, ironically enough, if you flash me back to when I first read Blue Lock, before we even got to this part of the arc. And Yuki Maya seemed like a really cool dude. Like, he had one of the coolest, like, unique dribbling styles. Like, one of my favorite panels in Blue Lock is when he does that, like, ball move around the cat. It's just it's really cool. I like it. But I don't know. the way Kanashiro Sensei decided to take him, I just ain't rocking with it. What can I say? I'm just not rocking with it. It's just not in my league. But you know what? Let's see what happens. Let's see. Both Yuki Maya's perseverance and Noah's support were foreseen. Nani the Sharingan, the egoist Isagi, as if it's bound to happen. Wait, what? The egoist, Isagi, as if it's bound to happen, is there. The match with Manshine City is coming to its conclusion. Alright, so it does end in this chapter. It does 100% end in this chapter. I can rock with that. After a long game, and notably, I'm much more down for long games. I'm perfectly fine with it. But I'm glad it's going to be over. Let's see. That is crazy. So, like, the goal is right there. If Noah really wanted to, he could have shot that. And it would have been over. So yeah, that was definitely just a kindness on Isagi or on Noah's part towards Isagi, because there's no like, look at how close they are. Like, Prince is literally right there. Like, he flicked it with his right foot. All he would have to do is tap it in with his right foot, and then GG, game over. At least if my perspective reading is right here, and they're literally like 2 feet away from the goal. But what I do like here is that, though admittedly the line, sorry, my body just went, hey, signals, and I didn't get what it meant. But it is interesting how Noah says, even the world's number one is a pawn to you, huh? Like, dog, you signed up for this. You literally said, I'll ally with you. Of course you're a pawn. And you said it yourself. You're not here to play for them. You're not here to score their goals for them. You're here to support them. So yes, Noah, you are a pawn. And soon you shall be nothing but a relic of a time long past. But, right now, you can be a pawn. I still can't wait. I really, really think Kunigami's going to end up replacing Noah in the general lineup. But let's see. The tap down is crazy. Ball up in the air. Isagi Yoichi. Alright, bro pulls up. Nah, that's... Okay, I get it. It's accidental, but that is still mad disrespectful. Dog, Noah specifically, like, look at these two. I get it. He made like a specific leap, and I can't imagine landing on my feet that well after doing something like that. But still, bro specifically went, All right, rules number 2, you shall be the number 1. Oh, not striker, cushion. Boom, it just fell on him. Like Chris is buried into the ground right now. That's hilarious. Here comes the climax. Isagi, bro, you need sleep, dog. Like, your eyes too wide open. Your puzzles too piecing. The sweat too dripping. Like, nah. But I understand it. Bro's running not on all cylinders. I messed up the joke. All cylinders, yes, he is indeed running on. But that's crazy. But I heard there was something in this chapter that I should be getting excited for. Here comes the climax. Let's see the climax, Isagi Yoichi. I need to look more into the community and see what the consensus is on Kaiser. But man, I really like bro. He has a fire design, fire mentality. He's so swagalicious. Bro really said, well, excuse me, the sequel. he really said part 2. Like, bro really said part 2. Like, we're releasing an anthology right now. He really making Greta Edinburgh right now. He's producing a whole CGI movie. It's like, all right, we got part 2 on it. Let me in on this. Let me help you out real quick. How are we doing? Look at me. So you think you have a vision? You have a sight? You have an idea of what you're going to do? Well, you see here, kid. We're making a movie, and you are the director. But I don't know. Kaiser. The first time, you may have caught him lacking. But now, it's entirely possible, dog. You could be being a little bit predictable. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna assume anything till I see it. But I don't know, Kaiser. I don't know. Let's see. Do you have a vision of the goal, Yoichi? Your weapon is direct shot. It is, like, and the thing is, I just read a comment. This is all on live TV. Like, Kaiser, bruh. Like what are you doing this for? Like, maybe it's in his contract or something. Like, I mean, I get, but, like, doesn't this tarnish your image? I don't know. I really want to see how the world generally reacts to this nonsense. Like, what does this look like? Because Isagi was essentially running a 2v20, and then what was it? A 3v19. So, like, what does that look like to the general world? Like, are they just like, yeah, seems legit? Like, no one, like, this doesn't have any impact on Kaiser or his image or anything like that. Like, darn, dog. Like, seriously, I don't know. It's kind of crazy how he's just able to do this for free. But I suppose, once again, Blue Lock TV is just that. It's probably more reality TV than, like, top of the line, insane in the membrane soccer. I bet if this was actually serious, like, say Isagi and Kaiser were actually on the same team on some World Cup type beat, this wouldn't be happening. It would just be the two of them constantly scoring goals with each other, which is something I do want to see. Like, hopefully after the next game against... We already fought Spain. We're currently fighting England. I believe it's not Germany. I think Loki's Germany. I forget. One of them. The next team, the team that has Baro, Aiku, Nico, Ryu, like that team. Once we run into that team, I think that'll be the last time, like, the two will run alongside each other as equals. And then finally, when put up against two master strikers, well, not two master strikers, but two extremely good strikers in Rin and Shido, we'll properly see these two work together. Because I think it'd be kind of a waste if we're gonna have them on the same team and not have them work together. Like, I think at least once we gotta have a moment where these two put their differences aside and are like, whoa, all right, I don't like you, and you don't like me. And unfortunately, due to us being on the same team, we are one big family. So let's just jump them. I think that's what's gonna happen in the fourth game. Because first game was Kaiser just dominating. Like, realistically, it was Kaiser dominating with Isagi getting a tiny little bit of pinch-in. Second game, this whole game was Kaiser started off dominating. Isagi got the download. He got the Metavision DLC, uploaded it into his system. The system downloaded it, and now he's proving himself an equal to Kaiser. Then the next game is probably going to be the two proving more equality, probably this time purely as strikers. And then the fourth game will be the two finally being like, Let's get it. Kind of like how Rin and Isagi themselves teamed up in the end. Like, they didn't wanna. They're both strikers. They both have individual egos and ideologies. But in the end, they're like, there is a greater threat. There's something we must unite against. And thusly, we will let this feud slide for now. So I think that something like that's going to happen in the fourth game. But let's see. Kaiser says, your weapon. I love, for some reason, I don't know why, I love when Nomura draws like this. I'm not sure if it's either an incomplete drawing or if it's meant to be out of place. But knowing Nomura, it's probably meant to seem out of place because it's supposed to be such a shocking moment. But let's see. He's straight. Like, get your hands off me, dog. I can't think of it. Because the thing is, I was always big. Like, big enough that I don't think people typically didn't hand-to-hand me. Like, they just didn't. I don't blame them. I was very, very big. But like, get your hands off my hip, dog. We are not going to the school dance. Get off of me. But let's see. Your weapon is direct shot. So if I make you get out of position and force you to trap the ball, your talent's worthless. Interesting how he calls it your... Because see, he says your weapon. But then I wouldn't say talent. I mean, I guess talent as in his positioning and metavision and all that, his spatial awareness. That's his talent that I suppose is now worthless. Because he would have needed a direct shot there so the defenders, the goalie, all that couldn't catch up and prepare. But now that he's been forced to trap it, yo, Kaiser, like, Kaiser is an adult, right? Kaiser's like 19. I think he has to be 19. There's no way he's 17 too. Because I know Rin is 16, Isagi is 17. But like Kaiser, on live TV, dog, you really grabbing his gut? You really put your palm all up on there? Like, the cameras are watching, dog. I'm not sure what the... Actually, I'm sorry. I don't know why my chair is screaming. But, like... that just looks so weird on camera. But regardless, Kaiser, broski. the Child Protective Services are watching, dog. Like, you can't just be grabbing up on him like that. Like, jeez, bro. Your talent's worthless. Interesting how Isagi looks so genuinely shocked, though. Like, I'm not sure if he's acting, but I feel like he's not acting, right? Because he doesn't have the puzzle pieces anymore. Like, even when he was with Yuki Maya in the last chapter, his eyes were still... Like he was still analyzing and studying, so... It's kind of interesting to see him shocked like that. Though it is a very beautiful trap that Kaiser forces him to do. Like, how much like fundamental control do you need to have over somebody with one arm to force their body to do a specific motion? I know it's probably not all Kaiser. It's not like Kaiser like grabbed his belly button and like inputted a cheat code and suddenly Isagi trapped it with his foot. But like that level of, okay, I know just based on our positioning, I do this, you're forced to do that. I think that's crazy. I know it's so simple. It seems like it's just two-step process. But when you're moving at the speeds these guys are moving, like near top speed, if not flat out top speed, for whatever weight class you're in or what you and your top speed is, it's crazy to have the wherewithal to slap, hold, manipulate, trap. Like that's crazy at high level speed. Just imagine sprints at your top velocity and suddenly try to go right. And I'm not talking like curve right. I mean like step 90-degree angle right. It should be something of that difficulty because when you're running, you're pumping your arms, and then Kaiser has to stop pumping while he's still stepping and put his arm out over like this. Bro's different. I can see why he's part of the new Gen 11. Let's see. Just watch, Yoichi. Your climax. I ruined it. Okay, see, this is the thing, right? As a Kaiser fan, as a Kaiser stan myself, I could 100% believe and see why people would not like this character. Like, he is being an absolute menace, demon, monster, beast, whatever classification and clarification you want to put on it. He's absolutely being a monster and a menace to Isagi. For, once again, from an outsider's perspective looking in, no reason other than the fact that he's quote-unquote Blue Lock's hero. So crushing him would be fun. Like, that's the only reason. But I think I like it so much because of how it's being written. I think if Kaiser was a less interesting character with a less cool design and less everything, then I think it wouldn't matter. But this really is like, this is an evolved version of Isagi going up against current Isagi. This really is like, continuing the pseudo-legendary analogy from my last video, It's like a Garchomp fighting a Gabite. Like, there's no reason for the Garchomp to do it. The Garchomp should one-shot, but due to just how it's going and how they feel, the Garchomp, it's running in there. It's gonna do what it can do. It's trying to get in where it can fit in, and thusly it will just intervene because it can. It's fully capable of doing it, so why not? It's not like it's here for anything important. And that's what Kaiser's like. He doesn't need this. Bro has a salary of 300 what? Was it 300 million yen? I forget how much I translated that to. I literally looked it up when that chapter first came out, and I was like, what the? It was something in the millions. Something in the millions of US dollars, which is crazy. Absolutely insane. And no, we'll be professional because I don't want to. But the thing is, due to that, Kaiser's really just having fun. And I think that's one of the biggest things, right? This isn't a Rin Isagi situation where these two are directly competing against each other for certain spots or certain things. This isn't a Isagi Nagi situation in the first selection. This is an intense bout between two relatively equal players with different strengths and different weaknesses, and they're trying to survive. Like, this is literally someone who's trying to survive, trying to prove their point, going up against someone who has nothing to lose here. And due to that, the one who needs to survive needs to take what they can and do what they can against the person who has nothing to lose. And I think that's just a really interesting story structure, and I like seeing it. And I love how Nomura draws Kaiser. Like, dog, what is that face? It's beautiful. But yeah, he actually looks genuinely shocked. Is he gonna do like a inverse heel shot? Because remember, he did do that against Rin. Like, let's take a look. Oh, he was cooking. Oh, he was cooking. Oh, he was cooking. Oh, he was cooking. Yo, depending on what happens, I'm gonna keep it on me. I'm gonna keep it on my shoulder. I'm gonna keep it on my shoulder just because I can smell it. Peak is on the way. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones, dog. I can feel it in my bones. Just like I can feel the sword digging into my knee. But, Kaiser, that's perfect. Huh? If you hadn't come, I would have been... If you hadn't come, I would have been the protagonist. But since you... Wait. Don't you want to be the protagonist? Isn't that the whole goal? I mean, you are the main protagonist. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Let me lay the sword down on my lap then. Wait a minute. If you hadn't come, I would have been the protagonist. But since you came... Okay, but so it isn't... Well, but if he's not going to be the protagonist, who's he going to make the protagonist? He's going to... Wait, I will not react yet. Give me a second. Though it does look like he's going for that inverse heel shot, which is cool to see. It's cool to see how dirty the ball's gotten after going through all it's gone through. Since you came, the one I play, yeah, okay, oh, you know what? We'll pick the sword back out. Hold on, let me keep my trusty. I was about to say my trusty spear, my trusty blade on me. Hold on. The one I plunged into darkness, deep darkness. I'm sorry. Every time I say the word darkness or read it somewhere, it's always like darkness. I play too much Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. Yeah, he did use the inverse shot. It looks like Kaiser wasn't expecting that. Wow. So it is, at least in this moment, it is confirmed that by incorporating protagonism, Isagi has surpassed Kaiser's vision. But Kaiser has every other advantage. So now all that's left for Isagi to do is to hone his new vision and hone his body. Isagi's going to be a monster. A beast, a demon. Let's see. The one I plunged into darkness. Speaking of demon, he put him in darkness. It's Yuki Maya, isn't it? Yup. But like, You know what? Do I comment? He will resurrect from the verge of death. Yo, okay, never mind. I was about to go on the whole time, but nah. Augie here in the back got me, dog. He's like, okay, the ball's coming my way. I can score. No, he can't score. Obviously, he's at his own goal. But he's like, okay, I can stop this. I love. He's right there. He's so ready, bro. He is so ready. Yo, Augie got done so dirty, character design wise, and like story wise. I just feel bad for bro, but in reality. A wave of tiredness just hit me, but he will resurrect from the verge of death. I love how August charging in, but I can see it. So like, I think I did hear about this. I do remember specifically. The thing was, I heard the context. Isagi's not going to score. I remember hearing or reading that somewhere. Isagi's not going to score, and I was like, Doug, it's been 2 games. It's been 2 games, and like. Well, we're on chapter 202, over 50 chapters. And you're telling me bro hasn't scored a goal, a single goal since chapter 147. It's been a fourth of the series and he hasn't scored. And you're telling me he's still not going to score here? But I can see it. Especially because the thing is, right? Just the last chapter, it is true. Isagi did hit Yukimaya with that and then absolutely weaved him and then proved him useless. He literally, like, he had Yukimaya literally comparing him to Buddha. Like, literally, he's having us dance on the palm of his hand. Like, that's literally a journey to the West bar. Like, I can't knock his hustle. But, so what he's doing here, he's essentially giving Yukimaya a pity goal. He's like, you couldn't beat me. That's obvious. But I will use you. And I'll use you better than you ever could. So here, take this. You want it, right? You need this, right? For your dream, right? Your fantasy. So go ahead. Score this goal. Score this goal and become my servant. Though, admittedly, see, this is where the idea of, like, how much... How much more can we push aside Isagi being a striker? How much more can we suppress? Because admittedly, this is big midfielder activity. This sounds like Itoshi Sei levels of activity. This doesn't sound like #1 striker in the world stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, by giving this to Yukimaya and turning him into a dog, adding him to the pound, as I've seen the community say, adding him to the pound of Isagi's dogs, you get him as an asset because you crush his spirits, which is good, but dog. And I get, you know what? I will let it slide specifically because he's tired. He does not have the physicals he would need in the first place, and he knew for a fact that Kaiser would reach him. So thusly, there's pretty much no reason to bank on his own shot, and he might as well just use somebody else's, especially if they can become a future asset in other games. So, all right. I'll let it slide, Isagi. I'll let it slide. Isagi? You know what you need to call him, boy. What? Nah, that... Now, Kaiser, me personally, I wouldn't let... Like... And I'm not sure, is Isagi left-handed or right-handed? Because, like, I can't imagine the disrespect if a right-handed person went and used their non-dominant hand to hit me with it and just grabbed me like that. I'd be like, who? What? Where? Why? Do you think this is? Like, what's going on here? What do you think you're doing there, bucker? Buckaroo? What do you think you're doing there, buckaroo? Like, dog, that's crazy. He straight snatched them. Even Kaiser shouts like, what? Could you have imagined this last pass, Kaiser? Even if it's only once, my challenge is to dethrone you. This is my best piece. Huh? This is what will lead me to flow. How's that, Kaiser? Okay. I gotta make that video. It's been sitting in that drive document for who knows how long. I must sit down and make it. But dog, beautiful. I love how Nomura draws it. Isagi is a monster. When driven by nothing but his ego, he is monstrous, demonic, beastly. He has all those good qualities. And I love how it's portrayed in the art. Oh, it's so beautiful. I wish I could be that level of an artist. I will keep training, but like, darn. Kaiser, me personally, as a full-grown man, I adamantly and profusely refuse to get myself, my full-grown self, manhandled by a 17-year-old on live television. It could not be me. Never in a million years. Bro, salary's gone. So, like, how, if you're a club owner, do you react to this? Like, I bet the camera angle is just perfect, too. I bet it's seeing this live on air. Dog, what? He grabbed him, pulled him down, worked his wrist around doing that good old magic, pulled him in and said, how does it feel to be the clown of my story? Nah, this is my masterpiece. That is metal. That is indubitably, unbelievably, incomprehensibly metal. I love it. I like that's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Dog. That is crazy. That makes it worth it. All right. Even if he did not score. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Even if he didn't score, adding a new dog to the pet house like that, 2 new dogs. He got a 2-for-1 special. He got twins, dog. He got 2 dogs for the price of 1. He made Yukimaya a dog, or he's about to, I assume. Or no, he already sent the pass. He made Yukimaya a dog. He literally said, go play fetch, put it in the goal. And then he grabbed the other dog by the scruff of their neck and said, look at me. Look at me. How does it feel? Like, dog. This is surpassing. This is genuinely making him a clown. Especially on live TV. Like, once again, due to the fact that Kaiser is older here, when he does it to Isagi, it just doesn't hit the same. It just strictly doesn't. At least not to me. Because, like, it wouldn't matter to me too much. Because I'm like, oh, it's a full-grown man beating on a child. Or, like, legitimately, it's a full-grown man making fun of a child. Oh, whoop-de-doo. But no, now I'm seeing a child grab a full-grown man by his shirt and say, be a good boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're nuts. Yeah, he is. But no, and I did not. I didn't even read the text. The craziest thing is that he still has him. He literally still has him in hand. That's crazy. He straight up tugged him. He said, come here. That is crazy. He's literally dragging Kaiser, a full-grown man. I don't know how tall Kaiser is, but he is taller than Isagi. He's dragging a full-grown man by his shirt. Kaiser, what's happening, dog? Kaiser, what's happening? What's happening right now, dog? You can't let this happen. You can't let this slide, Kaiser. You can't let it slide. Now come, shoot it. Die with your goal. Yes. Yes, Yukimaya. Perish with it. You're gonna crush me, right? I legit need to see a rematch between Isagi and Ren right now. Because this top tier next level gaslighting is crazy. Because it literally is Isagi taking the gamble. He's like, yo, I know you want to score. I can tell how bad you feeling for it. You want to score real bad. You definitely want to score. You want to score insanely badly. So how about you do it for me? Do it for daddy. Score for me. And literally he's literally feeding into that fake ego he produced. telling him you're gonna crush me. You're gonna what? I bet it's gonna be all the same things that he said last chapter. Yukimaya, shut up. I'm sorry, dog. You're already a dog. Look at your hands; they're now paws. I'm sorry, dog. It's as simple as that. You got a collar on now. Isagi's walking you in the morning, in the middle of the day, and the afternoon. You've become part of the doghouse, man. I'm sorry. Shut up. You're gonna kill me, right? Yeah. You're gonna kill me, right? Shut up. Isagi was the only one who saw me. Shut up. Me who died once. Shut up. Only Isagi. Yo. Mushiro Sensei's writing is crazy. The art from Nomura Sensei is also crazy. But dog, what the heck? That is crazy. Bro really is taking his own ego and turning it against him. Taking his own goal, quite literally, his own realistic, full patented, licensed goal, and literally throwing it back in his face. You're gonna... He's literally saying, do it. Do that. See, like, how spiteful would I be? Like, it really is a question of how spiteful I'd be. Because if I was Yukimaya and I was really top tier spiteful, like, I may just have to miss. Uh-oh, looks like your perfect plan didn't go. The thing is, I guess it's not worth it. Like, at this point, you're just trying to fight to stay on the team. So it's fine. I said shut up. I'll die with my goal if I score once again. Isagi found me. My dream of becoming world's #1. The Lord will never give us more than we can handle. I'm out of time. I don't need righteousness. At this rate, I'll disappear, but I don't want to disappear. I won't let Isagi decide my fate. You're literally his lapdog right now. You're doing his every command. You're a minion. A minion. You're nothing but a goon. And I ain't talking about no knees. You're not a goonie. You're just a goon. You're shooting because he wants you to shoot. He's got the world's #1 right there. He doesn't need you. But darn it if he won't use you. I love it. I won't let Isagi decide my fate. He already has. It's too late. It is legitimately too late. He has taken your fate and consumed it. You're just operating to his will and machinations. What can I say? Wow. I get it. It's probably been such quick interactions. But, like, I love how Noah is still on top of Chris. Like, you know what? I'm tired. Let's just lay here for a second. The ball! It has... Let's see. Rook. A gyro shot that drops away. I won't be able to reach it. Oh, interesting. Rayo coming out the clutch. I saw that shot coming. I still, like, once again, I don't like how Rayo's being rewarded for doing the, at least in my opinion, the objectively anti-blue lock thing. Like, by him going back and being a baby to Nagi, it just seems so... Becoming one of Nagi's dogs, like, me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. But, you know, that's just me, though. I saw that shot coming. Seriously? Rayo? I'll make it. Just barely. Something's good. Let's see. Ooh, it's dropping even more from here. Inspired by Chris's knuckle shot. This is my new shot with increased oblique rotation. What? Slash through. Sword screw. Pierce through. And there we go. I guess we could say we really found the heart of the sword. But at the end, let's take a look. That's the end. In the field where Kaiser was in complete control, the one who rose from the dead, Yukimaya burst through. Here is the new scenery shown by the two protagonists. W Mans, W chapter, W character writing, W everything, W needs sleep, W all that. Very massive, indubitable, uncountable W's in this chapter. Beautiful, top tier. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure the little notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do a page down below. We support for as low as $1 a month. Get links, exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Now, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off.